Hello, hello, hello. Welcome back to the English Podcast Classroom. I'm your host, and I'm so excited you're here with me today. If this is your first time listening, welcome to our learning family. And if you're a returning listener, thank you for coming back. You make my day brighter. Today, we're going to have so much fun together. We're diving into the exciting world of social media English. Yes, you heard that right. We're going to learn the expressions, phrases, and slang that everyone is using on TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, and other social media platforms. Now, before we start, I want you to grab a pen and paper, or maybe open the Notes app on your phone. Trust me, you'll want to write down some of these expressions because they are everywhere online right now. Let me ask you something. How much time do you spend on social media every day? 5 minutes? 1 hour? 3 hours? Don't worry, I'm not judging. Social media is fun, and it's actually a great way to learn English. The English you hear on TikTok and Instagram is the English that young people are speaking right now, today, in real life. So here's what we're going to do together in the next 30 to 40 minutes. First, I'll explain how social media is changing the English language. Then, we'll learn 15 popular expressions that you will hear everywhere online. After that, we'll practice using these expressions with some fun examples. I'll also give you my best tips for understanding new slang when you see it. And finally, we'll have a quick review quiz to make sure you remember everything. Are you ready? I hope you are, because this is going to be amazing. Let's start our journey into the world of social media English. Let's talk about something really interesting. English is a living language. What does that mean? It means English is always growing and changing. New words appear every year. Old words sometimes disappear or change their meaning. But here's what's fascinating. In the past, it took many years for new words to become popular. Maybe 10 years, maybe 20 years. Now, because of social media, a new word or expression can become famous in just 1 week, sometimes even in 1 day. Think about it. Someone makes a TikTok video using a new phrase. That video gets 1 million views. Then other people start using the same phrase in their videos. Soon, everyone knows this expression. It's incredible, right? Let me give you an example. Do you know the word salty? In traditional English, salty means containing salt, like salty water or salty food. But on social media, salty means angry or bitter about something. So if someone says, "You seem salty today," they mean you seem angry or upset today. This new meaning of salty became popular through social media, especially on platforms like Twitter and TikTok. Now, millions of people use salty with this new meaning every day. Another example is the word ghost. Normally, a ghost is a dead person's spirit, but on social media, to ghost someone means to suddenly stop talking to them. You don't answer their messages, you don't call them back, you disappear like a ghost. This meaning became popular through dating apps and social media. So, why should you learn these social media expressions? Well, first, they help you understand what people are really saying online. If you see a comment that says, "This is so fire," you need to know that fire means amazing or excellent. Second, using these expressions can make your English sound more natural and modern. When you use current slang correctly, you sound like a native speaker who knows what's happening right now. But here's something important to remember. Social media English is usually informal. It's perfect for chatting with friends, commenting on videos, or making your own social media posts. But you probably shouldn't use this language in a job interview or informal writing. Think of it like clothing. You wear casual clothes when you're hanging out with friends, and you wear formal clothes to important meetings. Social media English is like casual clothes for your language. Now, let's look at some specific platforms and how they create new English expressions. TikTok is probably the biggest creator of new slang right now. Because TikTok videos are short, people need to express ideas quickly. This creates short, catchy phrases that are easy to remember and easy to say. Instagram and YouTube also create new expressions, especially in the comments sections. When millions of people are commenting on videos every day, new ways of expressing emotions and reactions naturally develop. Twitter, now called X, has always been important for new language because of its character limit. People have to be creative with words to fit their ideas in a short space. Okay, now that you understand how social media changes English, let's learn some specific expressions that are super popular right now. Are you ready to learn some amazing social media expressions? Let's go. I'm going to teach you 15 expressions that you'll see everywhere online. For each one, I'll tell you the meaning, give you examples, and show you how to use it in a sentence. Expression number 1, it's giving. This phrase is huge on TikTok right now. It's giving means it looks like, or it reminds me of something. You use it to describe the vibe or feeling something gives you. For example, this outfit is giving main character energy. This means the outfit makes the person look confident and important, like the main character in a movie. Another example, your room is giving cozy coffee shop vibes. This means the room feels comfortable and relaxing, like a nice coffee shop. Try making your own sentence with "it's giving." Think about something you can see right now. Maybe your computer is giving expensive vibes, or your coffee is giving morning happiness. Expression number 2, no cap. No cap means no lie, or I'm telling the truth. It's used to emphasize that you're being honest about something. For example, this pizza is the best I've ever had, no cap. This means this pizza is truly the best I've ever had. I'm not exaggerating. Another example, I studied for 8 hours yesterday, no cap. This means I really did study for 8 hours yesterday. I'm not lying. The opposite is cap, which means lie. If someone says something unbelievable, you might comment cap to say you don't believe them. Expression number 3, slay. Slay means to do something amazingly well. It's used to compliment someone or celebrate success. For example, you slayed that presentation. This means you did an amazing job on that presentation. Another example, she's slaying in that dress. This means she looks absolutely incredible in that dress. You can also use slay as encouragement. If your friend is nervous about something, you might say, go slay it, meaning go do an amazing job. Expression number 4, period. Period is period with a T at the end. It means end of discussion or that's final. It's used to emphasize that what you just said is absolutely true and there's nothing more to add. For example, chocolate ice cream is the best flavor, period. This means chocolate ice cream is definitely the best flavor and I won't accept any arguments. Another example, we need more vacation time, period. This means we definitely need more vacation time and that's not negotiable. Expression number 5, vibe check. A vibe check means checking someone's mood or energy. It can also mean checking if someone or something has good energy. For example, how are you feeling today? Just doing a vibe check. This means I want to see how your mood is today. Another example, this restaurant passes the vibe check. This means this restaurant has good energy and atmosphere. Expression number 6, main character energy. Main character energy means acting confidently and important, like you're the star of your own life story. It's usually positive and means someone is being confident and living their best life. For example, she walked into the room with main character energy. This means she walked in confidently, like she owned the place. Another example, I'm having main character energy today. This means I'm feeling confident and ready to make today amazing. Expression number 7, touch grass. Touch grass is a humorous way to tell someone to go outside and experience real life instead of spending too much time online. For example, you've been playing video games for 12 hours. Maybe it's time to touch grass. This means you should go outside and do something in the real world. Another example, I need to touch grass after binge watching shows all weekend. This means I need to go outside and do real-world activities. Expression number 8, it's giving me life. It's giving me life means something makes you very happy or excited. It gives you energy and positive feelings. For example, this song is giving me life. This means this song makes me so happy and energetic. Another example, your positive attitude is giving me life today. This means your positive attitude is making me feel much better. Expression number 9, say less. Say less means I understand or you don't need to explain more. It shows you're ready to do something or you completely agree. For example, person A, want to get pizza tonight? Person B, say less. This means yes, absolutely, I don't need to convince me. Another example, person A, the new Marvel movie is amazing, we should see it. Person B, say less, I'm booking tickets now. Expression number 10, low-key and high-key. Low-key means a little bit or secretly. High-key means obviously or very much. For example, I'm low-key excited about the weekend. This means I'm somewhat excited about the weekend, but I'm not showing it much. Another example, I'm high-key obsessed with this new song. This means I'm very obviously obsessed with this new song. Expression number 11, bet. Bet means okay, sure, or you can count on me. It's a way to agree with someone or confirm plans. For example, person A, meet me at 7 p.m. Person B, bet. This means, yes, absolutely, I'll definitely be there. Another example, I'll help you move this weekend. Bet, thank you so much. Expression number 12, bussin'. Bussin' means something is really good, especially food. It's used to describe things that are excellent or amazing. For example, this burger is bussin'. This means this burger is incredibly delicious. Another example, your mom's cooking is always bussin'. This means your mom's cooking is always amazing. Expression number 13, understood the assignment. Understood the assignment means someone did exactly what was expected, usually very well. They got it right and exceeded expectations. For example, she wore the perfect outfit to the party. She understood the assignment. This means she dressed exactly right for the party and looked amazing. Another example, the chef understood the assignment with this dessert. This means the chef made exactly the kind of dessert this meal needed, and it's perfect. Expression number 14, it hits different. It hits different means something feels special or better in a particular situation or context. For example, coffee hits different in the morning. This means coffee tastes especially good or feels especially right in the morning. Another example, music hits different when you're sad. This means music feels more meaningful or emotional when you're feeling sad. Expression number 15, living rent-free in my head. Living rent-free in my head means you can't stop thinking about something or someone. It's occupying your thoughts without permission. For example, that embarrassing moment from yesterday is living rent-free in my head. This means I can't stop thinking about that embarrassing thing that happened. Another example, this song has been living rent-free in my head all week. This means this song keeps playing in my mind over and over. Wow, we just learned 15 amazing social media expressions. How are you feeling? I know that was a lot of information. Don't worry if you don't remember all of them perfectly right now. That's completely normal. Now let's practice using these expressions. I'm going to create some fun scenarios, and I'll show you how to use our new vocabulary naturally in conversation. Let's start with a scenario. Imagine you're commenting on your friend's Instagram post. They posted a photo of their new haircut. Here are some ways you could comment using our new expressions. This new haircut is giving main character energy. You understood the assignment. Or, your hair is absolutely slaying, no cap. Or, this look is bussin', it's given me life. See how natural that sounds? You're using current slang to compliment your friend in a way that sounds modern and friendly. Let's try another scenario. Your friend texts you about going to a new restaurant. Here's how the conversation might go. Friend, want to try that new Thai place tonight? You, say less, I'm low-key craving Thai food. Friend, great, I heard their pad Thai is bussin'. You, bet, what time should we meet? Perfect, you used 4 different expressions naturally in one short conversation. Now, let me give you a scenario, and I want you to think about how you would respond. Don't worry, there are no wrong answers. Just think about which expressions would fit. Scenario: your friend shows you a video of them skateboarding for the first time. They did pretty well, but fell down at the end. How would you respond using our social media expressions? Take a moment to think about it. Here are some good responses. You were slaying until that fall, but you understood the assignment for a first try. That was low-key impressive, no cap. This video is giving me life. You're going to be amazing with more practice. Great job thinking about that. Let's try one more practice scenario. This time, I want you to think about how you would describe something using our expressions. Think about your favorite food. Now, how would you describe it using social media expressions? You could say, my favorite pasta is busted, no cap. Or, pizza hits different when I'm happy. Or, ice cream is giving me life on hot days. Excellent! You're getting the hang of this. Here's something fun to try at home. Next time you're on social media, look for these expressions in comments and posts. You'll start noticing them everywhere. And when you feel comfortable, try using 1 or 2 in your own comments. Start with simple ones like no cap or this is bussin'. Remember, the best way to learn these expressions is to practice using them. Don't be afraid to try them out. Even if you make a mistake, people will understand what you mean and you'll get better with practice. Now, I want to share some fantastic tips to help you understand new slang when you see it online. Because here's the thing, new expressions appear all the time. The ones we learned today are popular right now, but next month, there might be completely new phrases trending. So, how can you keep up? How can you understand new slang without getting confused? Let me give you my best strategies. Tip number 1, use context clues. Context clues are the words and situations around the new expression. They help you guess the meaning. For example, imagine you see this comment. Your performance was absolutely fire. You killed it. Even if you don't know that fire means amazing, you can guess from the context. The person is clearly giving a compliment because they also said, you killed it, which sounds positive. Always look at the whole sentence and the situation. Is the person happy or sad? Are they complaining or complimenting? This will help you understand the feeling behind the new word. Tip number 2, check multiple examples. Don't rely on just one example. If you see a new expression, try to find it being used in different places. Read several comments or posts that use the same word. For example, if you see period in one place, look for it in other posts. You'll start to notice that people use it when they want to emphasize that something is definitely true. Tip number 3, pay attention to emojis and reactions. Emojis give you huge clues about meaning. If you see laughing emojis with the new word, it's probably funny. If they use fire emojis, it's probably something positive and exciting. Reactions are also helpful. If a post gets lots of heart reactions, the language is probably positive. If it gets angry reactions, the language might be negative or controversial. Tip number 4, ask in a friendly way. Don't be embarrassed to ask. If you see an expression you don't understand, you can ask about it. Most people are happy to help, especially if you ask nicely. You could say, "Sorry, I'm still learning English. What does period mean here?" Or, "I've seen this word a few times, but I'm not sure about the meaning. Can you help?" People usually love helping others learn, and they'll appreciate that you're making an effort to understand their culture and language. Tip number 5, use Urban Dictionary carefully. Urban Dictionary is a website where people define slang words. It can be helpful, but be careful. Anyone can add definitions, so some might be wrong or inappropriate. Use Urban Dictionary as a starting point, but always check if the definition makes sense with the examples you've seen. And remember, some definitions on Urban Dictionary are jokes or contain inappropriate content. Tip number 6, follow the trends. Different platforms have different trends. TikTok slang might be different from Twitter slang. Instagram comments might use different expressions than YouTube comments. If you want to understand TikTok language, spend some time watching TikTok videos and reading comments. If you're interested in YouTube culture, watch YouTube videos in English and pay attention to what people say. Tip number 7, don't try to learn everything at once. This is super important. Don't stress about understanding every single new word you see. Focus on the expressions that appear frequently or that seem useful for your interests. Start with a few expressions, practice using them, and then gradually add more. It's better to understand 5 expressions really well than to sort of understand 20 expressions. Tip number 8, remember that slang changes quickly. Some slang words become permanent parts of English. Others disappear after a few months. Don't worry if you learn an expression and then people stop using it. That's normal. Language is always changing. Focus on learning expressions that seem to be staying popular for several months, not just trending for a few days. Tip number 9, practice in a safe environment. Before using new slang in important situations, practice with friends or in casual online spaces. This helps you get comfortable with the expressions and avoid using them incorrectly in important moments. Remember, it's always better to be a little cautious with slang than to use it wrong in the wrong situation. These tips will help you navigate the exciting but sometimes confusing world of internet slang. The most important thing is to be patient with yourself and have fun with the learning process. All right, amazing learners, let's review what we learned today. We covered 15 fantastic social media expressions, and now I want to make sure you remember them. I'm going to do a quick quiz with you. I'll give you a situation, and you try to think of which expression would work best. Don't worry if you don't remember perfectly. This is just for fun. Quiz question 1. Your friend posts a photo of their delicious-looking dinner. What could you comment? Think about it for a moment. Answer, "That looks bussin'," or "This is giving me life," or "No cap, that looks amazing." Quiz question 2. You want to emphasize that you're telling the truth about something. Which expression would you use? Think about it. Answer, "No cap." Quiz question 3. Your friend asks if you want to hang out tomorrow. You definitely want to. What's a casual way to say yes? Think about it. Answer, "Bet," or "Say less." Quiz question 4. Someone did an absolutely amazing job on something. How could you compliment them? Think about it. Answer, "You slayed that," or "You understood the assignment." Quiz question 5. You want to say something is somewhat true, but you're not making a big deal about it. Which word would you use? Think about it. Answer, "Low-key." Excellent job. Don't worry if you didn't remember all of them. That's completely normal. Let me quickly remind you of all 15 expressions we learned. It's giving means it looks like or reminds you of something. No cap means no lie, I'm telling the truth. Slay means to do something amazingly well. Period means end of discussion, that's final. Vibe check means checking someone's mood or energy. Main character energy means acting confident and important. Touch grass means go outside and experience real life. It's giving me life means something makes you very happy. Say less means I understand, you don't need to explain more. Low-key, high-key means somewhat, very obviously. Bet means okay, sure, you can count on me. Bussin' means really good, especially food. Understood the assignment means did exactly what was expected. It hits different means feels special in a particular context. And living rent-free in my head means can't stop thinking about something. Remember, you don't need to use all of these expressions. Choose the ones that feel natural to you and fit your personality. The goal is to understand them when you see them and maybe use a few that you really like. What an amazing journey we've been on together today. We explored the fascinating world of social media English, learned 15 popular expressions, practiced using them in conversations, and I gave you my best tips for understanding new slang as it appears. I hope you feel more confident about understanding the English you see on TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, and other social platforms. Remember, these expressions are like keys that unlock a deeper understanding of online culture and help you connect with people in a more natural way. Here's what I want you to do this week. First, keep your eyes open for these expressions when you're on social media. Second, try using one or two of them in your own posts or comments. Start small. Maybe use no cap when you're being honest about something, or bussin' when you're talking about delicious food. And here's something exciting. I want to hear from you. If you see a new social media expression that you don't understand, leave me a comment. I love discovering new slang with my listeners, and maybe your question will inspire a future episode. Speaking of future episodes, make sure you subscribe to the English Podcast Classroom so you never miss our fun English learning adventures. We have so many more exciting topics coming up, and I can't wait to share them with you. Thank you so much for spending this time with me today. You're doing an amazing job learning English, and I'm so proud of your dedication. Keep practicing, keep exploring, and keep having fun with the language. Until next time, this has been your host at the English Podcast Classroom. Keep slaying your English learning journey, no cap. See you in the next episode.